during each of the 4 ends or rounds. The bottom line, each nation shoots a total of 6 arrows per end, 24 total for the match. When it's all over, we'll add up the scores, and the team with the highest point total takes the match and wins the medal. We begin with a women's bronze medal match. This is the women's team bronze medal match between Mexico and Denmark. Mexico out first. The world record in this event, 231 points, recorded by Korea. That was in Beijing back in 2008. The lineup for Mexico includes Alejandra Valencia, Aido Roman, and Mariana Avitia. They defeated the Georgians by 14 this week, then beat India by 19 and lost to Korea by 4. So Valencia, Roman, and Avitia going for the bronze medal here on Belek Beach on a Sunday morning, a beautiful sun-splashed Sunday morning. Of course, they'll have to get past the team from Denmark. The Danes also having a terrific week, recording a comfortable win over the United States. And then they were 6 better than Chinese Taipei. Competing today for the Danes, Maya Jaeger, Karina Christensen, and Anna Maria Larsen. So this should be a good one, Hugh.
It should be an absolutely fantastic match. The Mexicans have a really great, experienced team, and Ada Roman is having, in my opinion, one of her best years ever. I think I've said that in the previous event as well. Her ranking score at this event was huge. I think it was a 1368, which is fantastic for the last FIDA 1440 score shot in world competition. So the ranking round has now changed forever. That's a great way to go out for sure. The Denmark team, the Danish team, they've got a really great, strong group of shooters as well. Karina was a little bit upset with her shooting, and she only shot a 1320.
Only.
Oh yeah, it's still quite a good competitive score. So this is going to be a great match between two quality teams.
And of course, they'll be shooting 70 meters today. It'll be Mexico on target number 1 and the Danes on target number 2. A lot of the victories yesterday recorded on target number 1. Starting off first, Denmark.
Karina Christensen. And a point of clarification, you described the event very, very well. One thing, the teams get 2 minutes for their 6 arrows, but they will shoot them 3 arrows each, and then the next team will shoot 3 arrows and swap back and forth.
There you see the winds. They're very light right now, about 1.5 meters.
So they've started out with a good 9, which is an excellent way to start. Oh, and a very good X. So what that's telling me, as somebody who's coming into this, I didn't actually see any of the matches yesterday, so it looks like the practice field is giving you very good information right now for what the tournament field is going to do, which is a great situation to be in.
Nice to be able to transition over and have that kind of information carry over with you. Now, we go to Mexico.
9 to start. Ada. Good team communication going on there. You can hear them talking about where she was aiming and where the arrow ended up going.
And here's Mariana Avitia, who competed in 2009 and 2011 at the World Championships, still looking for her first World Championship medal. And now Valencia.
Penalty by 1.
That's a nice hit.
Bullseye.
So that's a 1-point lead for Mexico. This is a terrific start. I'm very pleased with this. I'm sure they are as well.
Yes, I'm sure they are.
I'm pleased because it looks like it's going to be an exciting match, and I enjoy watching it.
And that's what we're looking forward to. Good, close matches. Did not have a shoot-off yesterday.
Really?
Not a single one. There's a good score right there for Denmark.
Yep, she was solid 9 on the left and a solid 9 on the right, so it looks like her sight is well centered. Good execution will bring those into the 10 ring. Wow, her sight's all the way in. She must be shooting fairly light bow weight.
And she's shooting well. Yeah.
Doesn't matter what bow weight you're shooting if you're putting in the middle. A slow 10 is still a 10.
As long as it works. Bottom line business, isn't it?
Exactly. Another 7. That's the second 7 straight, same location. Hopefully she does a quick sight adjustment.
So Denmark with 52 points. here in this first end.
Respectable opening, but I think the Mexicans will be solid.
Guido
9.2
Roman,
a las 11.
who won the
Poquito
first
arriba a las
ever
12.
Olympic medal in archery for Mexico at the Summer Games in London last year. 2 9s for her to start off.
Fuerte, Mariana.
Now Avitia, who was 9th this week in the individual competition here in Belek.
Nice 9.
9 a las 9. Las dos,
There's an
ligeramente a la
opportunity for
izquierda,
the
Mariana.
Mexicans to open up a really good lead.
Tienes tiempo, trabaja tu tiro.
Lots of time on the clock. You can just take a nice, steady shot.
And you can hear her teammate in the background saying, we be in. And she was right. Excellent shooting.
54 is a good start. That's sort of I would say that's a par score for a team round at this level. You want to be shooting, 54 averages 9s over the 6 arrows. That's sort of the baseline to work from. They've got the jitters out, they've got the first end, now they want to turn that score up. They want to bring it up to 55, 57 sort of zone. Ideally, of course, you're going for a 60. There's so many things you're thinking about and so many things to take into account that those are difficult to do. When they come along, they're terrific. But a 55 to a 57 will keep you competitive pretty much all day long in the team round.
You've shot for so long, Hugh, and you know this situation. I mean, what do you come out of that first end having learned, usually?
A lot of it is the first arrow. That's the big question you have when you come out to an event like this. It's the first arrow you shoot. Hopefully you've got really great, in a team situation, if you've got great team communication and you know each other's equipment and how that sort of comes together, you can send out the first guy. We kind of call it a windsock Benny, who just, there's choices. He sort of decides an option of where he's going to aim, shoots an arrow, and that's what you feed off. That's what you use as your benchmark for the rest of it.
Sort of like the parakeet in the coal mine.
Exactly. I think they're usually canaries, aren't they?
Canaries, yes. Canaries
so
or parakeets.
You absolutely need to know what this field is doing in comparison to the other field and how you go about doing that. You can come in with a guess for what you think it's going to do and send up your first guy, first archer, to test the waters, or you can just send them up and have them aim spot on and see how it works. There's a couple of different options.
Good start for the Danes, who were down by a deuce to start this second end.
Yeah, and I think that will change when Miss Jager gets her sight in the middle. She's shot 2 7s, which is a little bit unfortunate. They're still competitive, but if she brings that good group of 7s over into the gold, that she's going to start. There we go. Shooting. That's not Miss Jager. That's Larson, who hasn't missed a 10 yet. So once Jager starts contributing some good gold here, we're going to have, that'll bring the competitive level of this match up. There it is.
Got it.
Du passer med kant gul venstre.
So that's rising to the occasion right now.
Fuerte
29 is a tough score. So now, right, the Danes are now averaging 9s over all 9 arrows. So they've pulled up their socks quite a bit. That puts a little bit of pressure back on the Mexicans.
And the message was sent and received.
A las 2.
Yep. Mexicans are solid. It's a deeply experienced team. They've been around for quite some time.
Así,
A lot
manténganse
of
así.
great arrows in pressure situations. They'll be able to handle this.
Of course, Avitia won the bronze medal in London last summer at the Games, and she continues to shoot well
9.3
herself.
a las 8, Mariana.
Avitia won the bronze?
I believe so.
I thought it was Ada.
She won the silver, I believe.
Oh, wow, all right.
Aida won the silver.
That's right.
They took silver and bronze.
Yes.
Yes,
there's a
muy bien,
10.
Ale, muy bien.
So they're down to just a 1-point lead with a 28. That's good shooting. The Danes caught up. That's fantastic shooting.
Midt gul venstre. Sæt på klik, bevægelse.
So we've got a horse race.
So far, we do. This is exciting.
Great concentration, great focus.
Også lav ned.
That's a 9.
Hold klikken en lille smule.
Just inside the line.
Anne-Marie, du skal lige på. Albue op.
All right, just maintain. Here we go.
The 22-year-old Karina Christensen, ranked 18th in the world.
Oh, her first 9, and look at how close that is. Oh, my goodness.
She's dialed in, isn't she?
Oh, she's doing fantastic.
And now Maya Jager.
Who's found the gold with her
8
third arrow.
venstre.
She'll be shooting twice today. Has a chance at 2 medals. And that one in the 9 ring.
Yep, there we go. So that's averaging 9s still.
Fuerte, firme.
Much better grouping.
Rigtig god serie, piger. Rigtig god serie. Få lidt
So they survived that first end. They're very much in this match.
9.8 a las 3. Ligeramente a la
Another 9.
derecha.
This is the type of shooting we like to see in the finals. All kinds of gold, really tight groups. Great,
Segura,
strong. I
firme.
love the communication that's going on with the Mexicans here. It's both encouragement and information about where to shoot. That was a big
Tough shot. Tough shot.
Tranquila, María, tranquila.
Uncharacteristic.
Mantén la fuerza en el tiro, ¿eh?
And it
Fuerte, Ale,
changes the
tienes
complexion
tiempo,
of things just a little bit.
It does. There's still 12 arrows to be shot after this one, so 13 total. Another solid
9.5 a la derecha.
Yep.
Brings them back a little bit.
Venga, venga.
So they'll be down by a couple, I would say. Yeah, by 2.
Ahora abrimos nosotros, ¿eh?
So a score of 106 from Mexico at the midway point of this bronze medal match.
To 108 for the Danish team.
So a 4-point swing essentially in that second end as the Danes go from 2 down to go into 2 up.
Yep. Oh, that's really good shooting.
Right now that's 6 by Avitia.
She'll be able to shake that off. I have great confidence in that. That was just an oops.
Venga, prepárense.
Hopefully her team will be able to overcome that,
Well,
get back into this.
it's really important in the team round to recognize the fact that the team wouldn't be here if it weren't for all of their performance leading up to here. And they wouldn't be, you know, if only the other 2 were here, they would be far more points behind. Every point that you get as a team is you're shooting your best. There is no sorry. Right? You know, that's 6 more points they would have got there than if she had shot 4.
A little bit of a chill here in the air this morning as the sun just beginning to rise over the Mediterranean.
Venga,
There's
Ida, con todo.
Dr. Erdner, who was reelected as the president
Échale bonito, usted sabe.
of World Archery this past week. Our congratulations to him.
Yeah, he'll continue to do a fantastic job leading this organization. The Mexicans now lead off because they're behind. That's what's going on just there for anybody who's
Yes. Muy bien,
Nice
muy bien,
start.
sí.
That helps.
Roman right down the middle.
A las
This
2.
experienced team can shake off at 6 like nobody's business.
And again, they're shooting from
Mantente
70
fuerte y
meters.
alineada.
I bet if I was a betting man, I'd say this one's right in there.
Close.
Good night.
9.3 a las 3.
How much were you betting?
Bien, Mariana, bien.
I said if I was a betting man. I know better than to.
Put your money down, Hugh McDonald.
Firme y segura, Ale.
Hugh McDonald along with Carl Archey. Hope you're enjoying our live coverage here of the World Championships. Recurve Sunday. And another
9.2.
night. So Mexico
Bien,
coming
bien, bien,
back.
bien. Muy
Solid
bien.
28.
Hay que
that picks
mantenerse
up.
ahí.
Yep, absolutely. I'm liking the averages, the arrow hole patterns on these targets. They're really well centered. The archers have a generally good sight mark, so they're just being able to put their dot or loop right on the center of the target and just execute straight towards the 10. Looks like the Danes are a little bit low. By the same, one of the things that's remarkably hard, I was reflecting on this over the past couple of months, it's remarkably hard while you're on that stage to be able to acknowledge where your arrows are grouping and move your sight effectively. So it's really a good thing. It's really important to get your sight on the middle right at the beginning. A little bit low.
Bare klik en lille smule ned. Maja, det hedder 8 i
So that's
venstre.
let
8 i
the
venstre.
Mexicans, they've picked up at least 1 point.
So now Maya.
10 to keep the lead. It's a
Now
9.
Maya back in the 9
We're all
ring.
tied back up.
Venga, Ida.
Look at that.
Game on, Garth.
Neck and neck. Here we go.
Firme y segura.
Ball is back in Mexico's court. Airo Roman.
Not sure a Wayne's World reference will be caught by too many people in the audience. Oh, there's a 7.
A la izquierda.
But for those who do,
Across the field, this is Aida, shot to shot.
Venga, Mariana, fuerte y alineada.
so now Ms. Avitia
10.
Nice.
Muy bien, Mariana. Muy bien.
for the young lady who's ranked 17th in the world.
Tienes tiempo, Ale. Trabaja tu tiro. Bien plantada.
Yeah, it was quite challenging to make it to these top matches. I still think very, very strong archers did make it through.
Valencia is a
Muy bien,
very
muy bien.
strong archer. You saw what she did in Poland. She had to come through with the bronze medal there to get to the World Cup final, and she delivered.
Very nice. Yeah.
Clutch athlete who will start her university studies in about a month or so. Now that the outdoor season's almost over.
Nice of them to delay the start of the season.
Sorry,
the education.
Education, yes.
Yeah, look at that group. Oh, it's a great group, just a little bit low. I don't know if it feels like there's a little bit wind coming in from the tail, which might be coming down off this grandstand and pushing the arrows low. I'm not certain.
This is Larson. Maria Larson.
Next. There, she's found the 10 ring again. That's good. She spent 2 arrows out of the 10 ring. I think she was tired of that.
Limited experience over the past 5 years, but doing very, very well out here on the big stage. 8 seconds on the clock, and Jäger just a little bit high in that 9 ring.
I think that gives the Danes a 1-point lead.
162 to 161, yes. So you've got a tight one here in the opener on recurve Sunday at the World Championships in Belek, Antalya, on the beach, Belek Beach.
It's a tight score, and it's a good score. Shooting very, very well at 70 meters at a 10 ring that's 12 centimeters across.
Well, it's nice to see that the conditions have improved to the point where it's about the archery and it's not about the conditions.
This is a display of skill. These are very, very skilled archers. Unlike what I was seeing in Colombia, I guess was the last time we were doing this, where the gustiness of the grandstand and that sort of idea really was making it a challenge, but it was making it a little bit more luck was involved with the winds. This is I'm much more pleased with this. This is an excellent display of really top-end archery skill, which is exactly what you want at the World Championships, for sure. Well, and at any championship event, but
well, and it really comes down to the skill and the ability to handle your nerves and the situation and the pressure of stepping up to that shooting line and trying to hit that center ring and trying to get it into the 10 ring, which is the goal each and every time. And here we go, a 1-point lead for Denmark.
So the Mexicans will lead out. You know, if you could strategize this is an excellent way. You get to lead out, put some pressure on, shoot some 10s, and make the Danes keep up. It's a great opportunity if you take advantage of it.
And 8 for Aida Roman, who won the first ever Olympic medal in archery from Mexico.
Her last couple arrows have been a little sketchy, a little high left, if I remember.
But she's right back there coaching Avitia, talking her through the shot and helping her shoot a 9.
And with a 10, we're still on course.
So right now, Aida Roman, as much a coach as anybody back there, behind Alejandra Valencia.
9.9, casi 10, bien.
A little bit high.
Alejandra, 4th in Paris at the World Cup final 2 weeks ago.
Didn't quite apply the pressure that they would have liked.
Now they need some help.
Yeah, this gives Denmark a little bit of room to breathe. We'll see what they do.
And they come through.
Anne-Marie, albu op. Du skal midt gul
Big
venstre.
shot.
Albu op, midt gul venstre. Kant gul venstre. Albu op.
Anna-Marie Larson, 20 years old, on the bronze medal team in Wrocław, and she shoots a 9.
Maja, kant gul venstre. Det hedder 8 venstre nu. 8 venstre.
Still a little bit low. They've got, it looks like 4 arrows above the X.
So Maja Jäger, 22 years old.
9.
Rigtig fint.
Lead goes up to 3. Yeah. Just 3 arrows ago.
3 points and 3 arrows is tough, not impossible. If the Mexicans throw down a strong end here, a 28 or a 29 or a 30.
Yes, muy bien.
There's the start.
Start. Right. That will get into the heads of the Danish team. The Mexicans have to execute first.
Avitia way outside with a 6. That might seal their fate.
That's the game. Yeah.
You're right, it is a 5.
Yeah, that's no one arrow is ultimate, but there's enough. The Danes now have enough of a cushion. Oh, Oh, that's a great finish. Nice X. So I would be very, very surprised if the Danish team doesn't just cruise to victory.
They would have to falter at this point.
Yes. Yeah, they need 22 points out of a possible 23 points out of a possible 30. So 2 8s and a 7. All they needed to do is keep it in the red, basically.
Anne-Marie, midtgul,
1
venstre,
down, 2 to
albuer.
go.
They have lots of time, so they need another 14. Yep.
Lige på albuer.
Stoically going about their business.
Oh, you don't celebrate till the arrows are in the target. You really don't celebrate till the medal's around your neck.
I think they can start the celebration.
Two of them can. They've got their job done. Ms. Jager here has to finish it up.
Midtgul, venstre.
Once she found the gold, she's been all over it. Let's finish up with a nice X. I'd love to see that.
Going for 2 medals today, and she gets the first one right here.
An 8, but that's good enough.
8's enough. And there's the group hug.
Another intentional reference.
Yes, yes. It is if you want it to be.
All right.
Oh, congratulations, Maya Jager, Karina Christensen, and Anna Maria Larsson coming through after beating the United States in the elimination rounds and then topping Chinese Taipei by 6. They come out here, fall behind by 2 in the first end, but then that second end turned things around. They went up by 2. It was a 1-point match after 3 ends, and then they blew things open here in the 4th end to win comfortably, going away by the final score of 216 to 212 over Mexico.
And it all came down. Most of the difference was 2 errant shots on the Mexicans team. They shot 1-6, 1-5. At this level, you just can't make that kind of a shot and hope to get away with it. And they almost did. You know, they survived the 6, right? Because the team picked them up, and that's the job. Right?
And they were right there, only down by 1.
Yep.
So there's the victory sign from Denmark, as the Great Danes were indeed great on this Sunday morning. Yes. Terrific shooting by Maya Jager, Karina Christensen, Anna Maria Larsson, and the Danes come away with the victory. They won the bronze medal in Wrocław at stage 4 of the World Cup circuit.